Welcome to the Wiregrass of Alabama in Troy and home to the Troy Trojans. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Trojans will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David.
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
Let's take a minute here and talk a little Memphis. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye, college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this... This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Makes the quick grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Higgins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys in the field.
Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Under fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
To the air on 2nd down. Trying to bull his way in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll try the run. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. You can win a lot of trivia challenges if you ask how long has it been since Memphis had a losing season. They've reeled off 11 straight winning campaigns, and Ryan Silverfield does it without big-time recruits.
No, but he has got great balance on offense. Very, very creative on that side of the football. And over the years, whoever's been the head coach and play caller, that's one thing they've seemed to do. They're a very, very tough out year in, year out.
Explosive offense. That's what you always expect. No matter who plays, come and go, these offenses are always fun to watch, high-flying, and put up a bunch of points.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Tight end now in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's Thompson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And this offense has finally put a good drive together, a really good opportunity here. Got to be smart with the football. Don't get too aggressive. Got to get points, but a chance to tie this up going into the half. And considering this offense hasn't played great, that would be a...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going to the running game. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Off the play fake. Under fire. Finds a tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Sets up the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. They're setting up the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Going up top. Spreads it inside the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Air Force. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Lewis wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cross. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Plenty. Left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dortch.
Man, it's so important to play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Trojans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Connor. Brought down at the 31, it is a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Dortch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
But when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Second down coming up. Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Making side adjustments here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Higgins. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Higgins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. The give out of the gun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
They'll give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be third and long. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Quick completion on the out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Poor starting field position here for this offense. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some.
It's a seam wide open. Running through contact. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Thompson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Lewis to throw. He's got it on the run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the third. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback running on the draw. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Dropping back, it's Crowder. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on! And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And the Trojans are flying down the field. The offense changing the play. Try to get it to the edge. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
How about the difference a week makes for this QB? Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control, and this offense is moving at a way better pace. Looks like a completely different team from last week.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Gets away from one, finds room. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Lewis wants to pass. Swings it out to his running back. There he goes! There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Memphis picking up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets the give. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Lewis to throw. Catch in the middle, it's cross. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rushes on him. Bears the pressure. He'll pull it down.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
On the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go. Ready?
Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Puts it out of the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down. Using the quick game. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Lewis wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Memphis. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for the Hail Mary into the end zone to win.
Dives into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Only 14 seconds to play. The hands team on the field, and it'll come down to this onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.